Hey friends, hope you're doing amazing. I want to share with you an experience I had with God last weekend. And a lot of stuff were spoken to me through revelations. But what I want to share is just about 10% of what I received. But I think this 10% was not just for me, but for everybody. And I hope it encourages you, as I know we're all really deep into this pandemic right now and we're not used to living the lives we're normally living. And I think it's obviously all for a reason. Nothing happens by accident. And what God was saying to me was that this whole COVID-19 thing is just a tool that He's using to wake us up, not to disregard any of the sick people or people that have passed away or lost family members, but in the greater, bigger picture of humanity. He told me that it's a tool, that it's not the end of the world. It's something that He's using to take us out of from where we were, living these lives where we were causing division, hatred. We were living super fast. We were idolizing things, worshiping little gods, whether it was athletes, celebrities, um, politicians, government, even ourselves, money. But right now, it's so many of our identities have been stripped away, where we've had to focus within. We've had to really look at what's most important to us, right? Whether it's our spouses, our children, our parents, our friends, what means the most to us. And we're really getting that time right now. We've been in this for a couple months, I think 3 months for some places, and maybe even 4. But this is a time when we've really been allowed to reflect and heal and learn to love again, and learn how much God's love is in everything. And it's not a time anymore to just take things for granted. It's a time to really reflect on how blessed we are in our lives. And I think God just loves us so much that He wasn't going to leave us where we were. And He's going to take us out and bring us into a new land, into a new season, into new territory. But I also believe until we learn that lesson, we're going to be here for a little while, until we really do wake up consciously, through that God consciousness that's living within all of us, that He created us to have. And I think what He's really trying to say, and what He spoke to me was, saying that we need to just really let go and embrace the process that we're walking through, that our finite minds we cannot wrap our finite minds around the infinite mind of God, the creator of all things, the one that created us, that created this world, that created all the love in it, that connects us all together. So we need to let go of the conspiracy theories, and let go of even the theories that seem right. We just need to just focus on what's right in front of us, to not get wrapped up into why this is happening, or how to solve it, or what the solution's going to be, or who's going to solve it, but just to let it go. Let go. There's that saying, let go, let God. So, just walk through this process that we're in. And each of us are being spoken to right now. If we really just dig deep within our hearts, our soul, the Spirit of God living in all of us is going to speak to us. It's going to minister us. And it's going to show us areas where we need to reflect on, maybe areas that we need to focus on more, areas that we need to just be present in more, whether it's with ourselves, with family, friends, with God. I think of, for us that have read the Bible and understand the Bible or believe in it, there's the story of the Israelites being, caught in the wilderness for 40 years, and until He could finally wake them up is when He finally brought them over to the promised land. But He was trying to wake them up the entire time, and they kept worshiping all their little gods, just focusing on all the little things that they thought would make them happy, but they didn't in the end. And it was ultimately God's love living within them that He was asking them to tap into, so that they would really just be in relationship with the Creator and with the Spirit of God living within them. But they kept putting all these things first, and that's something I think a lot of us have done. But we've no choice now. We've been stripped of most of that stuff, whether it's recreational stuff we like to do, whether it's going to a concert, even going to a restaurant. The most exciting thing now we get to do, is go to the grocery store to get food, and thank God he's providing all of that, and he's still taking care of us. But this is really a moment for us to just reflect on what we've learned. Some of us might be coming out of this pandemic and kind of starting our new lives again soon. And that's hopefully what it is a new life, a time to really just move forward, letting go a lot of the things that were entrapping us and capturing our hearts more than what we were meant to live for. So I just hope that speaks to you in some way, some form or some fashion. Meditate on that. Remember how much God loves you. Remember how much he loves everybody on this planet. That we're all super connected. None of us are separated from the love of God. And we just need to tap into that source, and he created us all with his DNA inside our DNA. He's in our DNA. And that's why everything about us is about love. Everything around here, this cactus, these trees, these plants, this dirt, the sky, the stars, it was all created for us, to serve us. But let's serve it back by loving it, by loving each other, by loving this world, by loving the Creator. And let's just really appreciate all the beautiful things that we've been given in our lives. And so when we go back to normal life, or what's going to be the new normal, let's try to slow down, breathe, and stay focused on what's most important. Anyway, I hope this speaks to you somehow, as it did to me when I received that revelation. I love you guys. God bless you. And look forward to a new season, because it's right around the corner.